Raising children in Miami is tough. There's many challenges, the expense with many kids living, below the poverty level. Parents are challenged to provide some basic resources for children, as well as just exposing them to a lot of things outside of their neighborhoods.
The high school that I go to is Booker T. Washington. It's in Overtown. It's a really disadvantaged neighborhood. I see the kids there, they don't have both parents. Most of them live with grandparents or aunts and uncles, and my school has the highest percentage of homeless students.
It's a real struggle. It's in every day, these neighborhoods. These kids have to fight every day to try to make it.
That's where I see the Big Brother, Big Sister program as being so important, because the volunteers can take these children and show them what lies beyond their neighborhood, what they can strive for.
I'm very familiar with the Perez family here at Big Brothers Big Sisters. In fact, I'll let you know that our staff literally has adopted that family in so many ways.
My mother lost custody of us when we were probably around 11, about the same year or so that I met Kathy. We started living with my grandfather, all 4 of us, which was really like hectic. I mean, I think we all slept on one mattress.
For the first year that the kids lived with them, they lived in a 1-bedroom. Actually, it wasn't even a 1-bedroom, it was a studio apartment on 2nd Avenue.
He gave up his whole life, It's everything he knew for us.
Me ha sido duro, no creo que es fácil. Me ha sido duro, bien duro, ya después de viejo, tener que cuidar 4 muchachos.
Debbie and I were matched in February 2000, when Debbie was just 10. She didn't see a lot of hope, I guess, in her future.
We related to each other because I lost my mom and she lost hers.
Como ella vio que nos quedamos una vez los 4 solos sin nada más que ella, pues ella se cogió a los 4.
She was just kind of like my rock. Kathy just helped me a lot to where she just kept telling me, you know what, you're gonna get through it. And if you want to become something, I can help you out and can tell you what you need to do, but ultimately it's up to you to decide what your future is.
The first time she said she was serious about going to college, I thought, okay, she's heard, and we've really connected there. This is something that I feel like I've helped influence her decision, and she's going to be great at it.
I would get into fights. I hated being in school. I didn't care about my family. I think I was like a truant. I didn't even care about what happened tomorrow. I never thought of the consequences. Here I am, like getting ready to graduate. Like, really has a lot to do with her. Well, I got accepted to 5 universities. USC, Amherst College, FIU, FSU, and UM. Amherst College offered me a full ride, paid for everything, tuition, room and board, and that's really where I wanted to go. She reminds me of me when I was her age. Marie knows what she needs to do. She knows what she needs to do to succeed. Now that she has Shannon, she finally has somebody to look up to.
I remember our first outing, and I remember going to pick her up, and I remember her face just beaming, and just the hug she gave me, and just how thrilled I was inside that I was making this commitment.
I just remember seeing a big smile on Shannon's face. I was like, okay, yes, I'm a big sister now.
And I remember calling up Marie, and I said, oh my God, Marie, I've got tickets. And I said, I have tickets to go see Swan Lake. I've got tickets to the ballet. And she said, what's the ballet? And I could hear on the other end of the phone, I could hear like, oh my God. I could hear the hesitancy.
I was like, I never been to a ballet before. I don't want to go. The music was so beautiful, and it was really fun. I liked it a lot.
Watching her watch the ballet was more special to me than watching the ballet.
My security guards are like, oh, Daylene, baby, you're doing so good. I'm glad to see, because I used to skip and I used to get suspended. I'm glad to see that you're not getting suspended and that I don't have to catch you, skipping. Shannon works a lot, and I think just going out probably releases all her problems that she has. It's like an escape to her too, and it's hard for me to trust people, but now I trust Shannon a lot. And yes, her best friend is 40 years old.
They are a great example of the entire services that we provide at Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Don Joaquin his grandfather raising these kids, and we have made every effort to match every child in that family and provide them with all of the wraparound services they could possibly need. We're very proud of them. They're part of our family. One holiday season, they were in such dire straits that our staff actually personally made contributions in order to be able to provide them with holiday gifts, Christmas gifts, food, clothing.
Me llenaron de regalos la casa. Yo tengo la foto por ahí, la cantidad de regalos que nos trajeron, la cantidad de comida. Eso fue horrible, horrible. Se fue el año más duro para mí. Y gracias a ellos no nos faltó nada.
We have incredible volunteers at Big Brothers Big Sisters who really want to make a difference because they feel they've been fortunate in their lives and they want to give back.
That's what I've gotten most out of this program, knowing that one person can make a difference.
These kids have had disappointments in their life, and just having somebody that is constantly there and is for them, with them, and can spend time with them and cares enough to take the time.
And just that day out at the park, you know, it makes a difference. It lets them know, you know, somebody's there, somebody's rooting for you. It's not like the whole world's crashing down and everybody wants you to fail.
I spent 11 years working within the juvenile justice system. Many of the boys and girls that I came into contact with had the same message. If somebody had only listened to me, if someone had just taken the time to invest in me, I wouldn't be here right now.
Y gracias a ellos es que yo he podido también tener ánimo para seguir luchando con los muchachos porque ellos me ayudan a...
It's not just me. I mean, there's so many kids in this organization that need help. There's so many kids on a waiting list.
Our kids have hopes, they have dreams, they really want to strive to do something good. And as they pursue that happiness, it's the big that can be a part of that relationship and really help that child fulfill all the things that boys and girls want, which is success.
Every day I feel like I'm spreading the magic.
It's passing on, it's honoring those who have helped us if we go out and help someone else.
This relationship that I have now with Shannon, I'm gonna have in my life forever. Even the memories I'm gonna have in my life forever. If I wasn't matched, like if I never even had this experience with my brother, big sister, I don't know, like it's changed my life completely. Like I just love it.
I'm very grateful for Big Brothers and Big Sisters for giving me the opportunity to have a life.